Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? In NBA 2K24, you guys have probably already heard about the new badges they are implementing into the game. If you haven't, here's a list of them. You guys can read it while I'm talking. In this video, we're going to be breaking down this whole new badge system that 2K has implemented. Now, when it comes to this, not very many creators at all are going to have a perspective that I have. I play a lot with randoms, and I also play with a lot of comp players. So my perspective is going to be a lot more relatable to you guys, because I know you guys are the same. Maybe not all of you play comp, maybe not all of you play casual modes, but for the most part, everybody's going to play a little bit of everything. I like to play a little bit of park, a little bit of rec, a little bit of pro-am, some stage, some 1s, some 2s, some 3s, on 7'3" builds, on smaller guard builds, everything. So let's just get this out of the way. As somebody that plays rec with randoms, you see they added a new shooting badge called Open Looks. If you think you're going to make a 99 3-point sharp build and be able to maintain that on Hall of Fame, if you're only playing rec with randoms, we know it's not going to happen. Let's not lie to ourselves. And that is a concern that a lot of players are having. Why should I be punished? Why should I lose badges because I'm playing with a bad teammate that's not hitting me on an open shot so I can keep my Open Looks badge on Hall of Fame? That's just the way it's going to be with this system. Now, the good news is I'll have no trouble keeping my rebound chaser on Hall of Fame because there's always going to be at least 50 missed shots when you're playing rec with randoms. But on a serious note, they did implement some things like badge perks where you can equip a certain perk on a badge to keep yourself from losing too bad, to help yourself gain a bit on it if you're trying to specifically grind a badge, or more importantly, if you're playing with randoms and you're trying to make sure that your badge doesn't go down as much as it could. And there is another thing called performance multipliers. That's for all your badges, you know, where if you get an A, it's going to accelerate equipped badge progress, winner takes all, a bunch of different ones. Obviously, we do not know if those are going to be overpowered, underpowered, which the best ones are going to be, but I promise you guys, I will find that out for you. I will let you know which ones you want to run, say, if you're trying to grind a badge, if you're trying to keep yourself from losing a badge, if you're playing with randoms, all of that stuff as soon as the game drops. But even more important than the badge perks and the performance multipliers, there is something called floor setters, and that is going to be the most important thing. Before I get into that, let me explain this really quickly so you guys are not confused about the new system. We know that you can get Silver Claymore on a build with a 73-pointer. That was leaked. So if you make your build have 73-pointer, you have the potential to get silver. Now, automatically, your build is going to have it on bronze. There's no more grinding for a bronze badge. If your build has the ratings for a badge, you are going to get it on bronze to start. That is going to be super nice for the casuals. Trying to get those badges off rip just to play is no fun. Having a badge on bronze compared to none is night and day difference, and I'm glad 2K finally made it to where we start off with some badges. I mean, we are, you know, top overall picks going into the NBA, but that's beside the point. So to get that badge on silver, if you have a 73-pointer, you are going to have to do one of two things. You are going to have to grind it in my career, or you can grind it in park. You're going to have a certain requirement. So with Claymore, you just got to stand still for a few seconds and hit a 3 after someone dots you. So what you're going to do to unlock the badge, presumably, is just do that a certain amount of times until it's silver. Now, you can lose that silver badge once you have it. So if you are not doing Claymore shots, if you're running PG, you're never standing still and taking those catch and shoot Claymore shots, it will eventually go back down to bronze, unless you put a floor setter on it. Now, the floor setters are 9 silver floor setters and 9 gold floor setters. So if you want to put a silver floor setter on Claymore and you can unlock it at silver with the 73-pointer, then you're set. It's never going to go down. It's always going to be set at silver. Why would you want to do this? I mean, if you're a spot up and you're playing with randoms and sometimes you just don't shoot a lot, but whenever you do get hit, you want to be able to knock it down. You want to have that badge boost. That is a good reason for it. Now, another way of thinking about it, and I haven't seen a lot of players talk about this, is maybe you're a main ball handler and you're not doing the Claymore shooting that often, but you're maintaining other badges pretty easily. You know, you're maintaining your shoot off the dribble 3-point badge, you're maintaining your playmaking badge. You could just have it on silver because you're not worried about putting some other badges because you're always doing what you need to maintain that. And now you're just able to have another badge bumped up pretty much for free, even without deserving it. Now, I'm not too sure how many people are going to do that. I think for the most part, people are going to put their favorite and most useful badges on the floor setters. They're going to have the 9 best gold badges, and then the 9 next best they're going to put on silver. And, you know, they'll have them in Hall of Fame. They'll have some of the silvers on gold. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to let you guys know what I decide to do when the game comes out. But I'm definitely debating on doing it the first way I talked about, where I just keep some of those badges that maybe I don't use that often, but maybe I want to have it in my arsenal whenever the game gets late. They're not expecting it because I haven't been doing this, so they're not thinking my badge is going to be that high of a level. But I get a crazy boost because I had it as a floor setter badge. We shall see. Now, another thing I want to suggest, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. A lot of people are going to be focused on, I need to have this, 99 perimeter defense so I can get the defensive badge on Hall of Fame. I need to have my driving dunk maxed out at 99 because I need to have this finishing badge at Hall of Fame. But what if you space out your attributes? What if you make it to where there are 77 badges in the game? What if you have 65 badges on your build? You're going to have all of those at least on bronze. That is a lot of badges. Maybe to do that, you're not going to be able to have the super high ratings to where you can get a bunch of Hall of Fame badges, but maybe you'll be able to get a whole bunch of gold badges. You'll be able to put the floor setters on some of the gold badges that are maybe harder to maintain, and then you're going to have a bunch of other gold badges. So now, maybe some players have a couple of Hall of Fame badges that they're really struggling to keep, but you have way more badges than them, and the gold badges and silver badges that you're rocking, maybe they're kind of stacking on each other and giving you just as close of a boost as the one Hall of Fame badge is giving for the other player. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And this maybe is more generally for the casuals because, let's be honest, in Comp Pro-Am, these tiny PGs are going to have Hall of Fame Deadeye. Most likely, they're going to grind for it. They're not going to be able to keep that. Nobody is purposely going to be trying to take Deadeye shots. They want to get an open shot, but when you're playing a comp mode, it's just something you got to have because defenders are very elite. So they're going to be hopping in my career to get it back from gold to Hall of Fame all year. But you have it on gold, and yes, you're going to need the badge, so you just put the floor setter on it. You're not going to have to worry about trying to maintain it at the gold level because it's going to be there. It's not going to be something that you're trying to do. You're still going to try to take your open shots, your good shots, but in case that you're playing an elite defender, you're going to have the Deadeye there to help you out. That is going to be something very interesting to look out on. My recommendation to you guys is really focus on getting these floor setter badges as quickly as you possibly can. They say it's going to be in the Season Battle Pass. I don't know if it's all going to be in Season 1, if you're able to get 18 of them in Season 1. But if so, I think it's more important to get those first rather than grind a ton of badges that you're just going to end up losing because it's impossible to maintain 60 plus badges. But with the floor setters, if you have a badge on bronze and you use a gold floor setter on it, it automatically jumps to gold. So you don't have to grind that. If you want to grind it to Hall of Fame, you can still do that as well. And I'm going to make sure you guys know exactly how to get every single one of these badges the fastest way possible, whether that's playing my career on Rookie, which I imagine it will be, whether that's doing just a certain type of move rather than another one so you're getting it a little bit faster. I will 100% let you guys know. And the most important thing that I am recommending to you guys, do not let this game turn into you just constantly trying to keep your badges up. Every day you hop on and you're in my career for an hour and a half trying to get your badges that you lost, that, you're playing some with random teammates, you were playing some rec, you weren't doing what you're usually doing, so you lost your badge. Do not let the game turn into that. Just let these badges come naturally. Put on the floor setters, the gold floor setters specifically, for the best badges in the game. There's going to be the best badges in the game. Some of them are going to be hard to maintain, so you might as well make it as easy as possible for you. I will let you guys know what those are. And then other than that, of course, there's going to be badges like Space Creator still in the game, a new post-fade badge in the game. I'm going to have these badges at the highest level naturally because it's the way I play the game, so I'm not going to have to worry about doing something that I usually don't do to get a badge. There's going to be badges like that that you're just naturally going to have. If you play as a pure lock, and you like to press full court, you're naturally going to have that 94 feet badge that they introduced in the game. There's certain badges that you're not going to have to worry about, and that is 2K's goal with this system. They're trying to make badges more unique. You get badges based on how you play, but of course, this is not going to work out perfectly. It is what it is. You're going to get sold by random teammates, and it's going to cost you. You're going to lose badges because of that, and you know, I mean, there's nothing else to say. I'm giving it to you guys straight. This is not going to be the perfect system. You are going to be annoyed that you're losing a badge when it's not your fault. But the devs are listening. Hopefully, we kind of get a system in where if you're winning games, if you're getting high teammate grades, that's going to make it where you're not losing so much, more so that you're gaining a lot, so it kind of balances the scale. We shall see. The game comes out very soon. Let me know if you guys want me to make any specific videos about any other specific questions you guys got. And if you guys aren't, if you want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I appreciate it. Tell man, this is Sonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.